Hello. Good evening. It's not an evening, but it's good evening somewhere in the world, right? Even though it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon here. Welcome to DCL Champions League. This is another episode of our League Phase for Season 1. I am not, does it say? I think it still says Uno is running this. It's not Uno, it's me. It's Adam Irish. I'm not unoriginal name. It's 7 a.m., 5 a.m. It's 1 p.m. here. And it's something else in other places. Anyway, that's not what we're here to discuss. Today, we're here to discuss the DCL Champions League. As things stand going into this will be Robin's first game of her season in the league phase, and this is NGC's second. NGC has already kicked things off strongly with a win in his first match. I need to double check who that was against. That was against Elias, and the score was 4-1. So we shall see if NGC can continue a perfect start to the season, or will Robin get a perfect start to her season. So let me just pull up some figures here. So it's quite an interesting battle here, and both players are in the first pool. So these are the best of the best. NGC, of course, one of the premier DCL Tetris players all across the world. But Robin is the current reigning CTWC DCL champion, won in Cologne back in July against fellow Seed 1 competitor Joji in what was a classic, all-time classic final. I think I've mentioned that about 50 times in these streams, but it's okay, it's whatever. Quick look at the rules. This is a best of 6, not a best of 5, best of 7, or even a best of 3. Which means that there is the possibility of ties. Now, what happens in a tie? Well, because this is a league format, the winner gets 3 points on the board, a loss is 0 points, and a draw, in the case that it ends in a 3-3 draw, both players will share the points and get 1 point each. It's level 18 starts only. SPS is mandatory. So you're going to get a seed now, and that is 2973B6. It's your 19 PB. Yeah, I was thinking 1.1 is quite low for Robin. I was thinking, like, damn. 1.251 something. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's a battle of 1.3 versus 1.2 here. Thinking going into this based on PB, you would expect NGC to be the favorite going into this, but when you're going against a world champ, it's always going to be a tough one. So, yeah, anyway, hand cam also required, hertz counter and input display also must be on, and of course make sure to always carry with you the spirit of DCL. Let me adjust the cameras here, because I think Robin's is a bit small, a little bit tiny. So let me adjust that. I'm pressing Alt. Why is it doing the shift thingy? There we go. We're gonna make this scuffed. There we go. And it's not 4-1. Don't worry. I just forgot to change that. Yeah, what players look like they're getting ready to go here. We have a ready from NGC, so we're just going to wait on Robin. AGG's good set. It's not that easy. It was decent. Oh yeah, when you got the 1.4, yeah, that was pretty... Uno forgot to do that. It was Scotto who won, I think. So we'll start another prediction before we get underway, so that you guys can predict Who will win this amazing, glorious match? Or maybe there'll be a tie. We shall see. I rolled a seed. That is right. I did indeed roll a seed. It's pinned in the chat, 2973B6. It should be that if it happens to be a tie, you get, like, bonus channel points or something. Anyway, we have it ready from both players, so let's get this show on the road between NGC Man and Robin. Best of luck to both players. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris! Robin, you need to put on Hertz and input display. I can give you a chance to do that really quickly. While NGC Man keeps playing. Yeah, Robin, just do it quick. Just ultra speedrun. Speedrun putting it on. NGC, keep playing. No. No. Why, what do you mean, no? No? I say yes. Okay, I guess Robin's just like... this. Okay, I guess we'll just restart then. NGC, top out. You're not playing from behind in the sequence. Okay, fair enough. If you want to be that way, cool. We'll increment up. Just want to keep the flow of the game going, guys. It is what it is. Alright, whatever. Anywho, both players ready to go for game number 1. Let's get this underway in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And there we go. Both players actually having input display, or Hertz display and I can't speak. Hertz counter and input display on. Great. And the seed is correct. That's also great. Both players getting a couple Tetrises on the board to start here. Both playing clean. Tetris for NGC, who holds the early lead on 63,000, Robin 55. Tetris for NGC. And the dirty row 2 Tetris for NGC there. Both players now approaching line 50. Not too much to report, to be honest. Both players just playing some good, solid Tetris. These are two players who are at the forefront of the DAS playstyle. These are both in Pool 1. So I imagine we wouldn't expect too much more than just some high-quality DAS play here, which is what we're getting. Bit of a rough start overall for both players, but both have recovered very well. Tetris for Robin, and now we're pretty much tied here. Both players at 172 apiece. Tetris for only 400 points separating these two right now. It is NGC with a very slight lead. And now with a Tetris to go into it. Pretty much exactly one Tetris lead on 218, Robin 195, but Robin's going to respond with a Tetris to also go to 218 here. Pretty much exactly, it would be like a lead of, what, 372? The finest of margins. Tetris for Robin, Tetris for NGC. NGC took it was a double there, so now has a very slight, less slight lead of less than 3,000. Tetris for Robin. Head on 309, NGC 291. As both players are now well over halfway into level 18 here. Nice spin there for Robin to get the single to open back up the well. Tetris for NGC. Lead still being traded back and forth here. Also, don't forget, we have a Matcherino for the prize pool for the end of DAS Champions League, and feel free to use the command !Matcherino to contribute. The top 8 overall from the entire DAS Champions League all the way to the end will be getting a piece of that prize pool, as well as the top 3 from this league phase here. So the top 3 in points by the end of it will be getting a piece of the prize pool. So all around, it's going to be pretty cool, pretty awesome. You can use, again, the command !Matcherino, or alternatively, I'll just type it in for you because I'm so kind. There you go. Both players now inching closer to level 19. Transitions about 15 lines or so to go. And it's still now Robin who has the lead, 497, NGC 460. So Robin now ahead by a Tetris and a half. Music giving heavy Hotline Miami vibes. Yeah, it's yeah, kind of like Hotline Miami and Hotline Miami and Cyberpunk had a baby. That's kind of the music I always play on my restreams. And Robin with 30 hertz quick tap, banned instantaneously, DQ'd, minus 1 million points. 572 for Robin, 532 for NGC as both players going in to level 19 here. And NGC burning down because of that long bar in column 2. Make sure to get it back down so that getting the long bar in the first column is going to be more achievable here. Level with DAS anyway, level 19 is all about keeping your stack high enough to get Tetrises, but low enough to where it's going to be possible to actually get the pieces around and not have to rely on things like quick taps and adjustments. Of course, both these players, I'm sure, are more than capable of getting quick taps, but it's not something you always want to rely on. So keeping that stack down, but enough to maintain aggression and Tetris ability is important here. Robin now leading on 736, NGC 640, so almost 100,000 point lead here for Robin as things stand. And Tetris for NGC 670. closing down the lead here. Level 24. Now just behind by 45,000 points as Robin's still trying to dig the board out so she can get at Tetris here, but now she's Tetris ready. NGC waiting for the long bar, but the long bar's not arriving, and that comes too late. NGC tops out at 710. Robin 755 will take game number 1 just as she tops out as well. And that is GG's for game number 1. It goes to Robin. Both players getting straight into game number 2 here. We're going to get this underway. Both players have incremented the seed. Does SPS give worse RNG on average or what? I mean, it shouldn't. Statistically, it shouldn't. I guess it's just like, I don't know. Yeah, I like SPS as well because I think it's fair, because I don't want it to be a scenario where someone wins because they get better pieces to start with than the other person. Exactly. Both players, so you can both suffer. Both players ready for game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. First Tetris will go to Robin here, and NGC will respond as well with a Tetris, so both players off to a good start. Both going to take a single burn here. Another Tetris there for Robin, and another, so good strong start here for the CTWC DAS champion. Currently leading on 91,000, NGC 71,000. But it's still very early, so we shall see what unfolds during the course of game number 2 here. Just for NGC, clean board. Robin setting up for a row 2 Tetris. But just waiting for the long bar. A little bit of a drought, but survives it, gets the Tetris. Still holds the lead, 169. Hey now, 141 for NGC. NGC's board not looking too nice with that hole in row 7 there. Another one in row 8, but gets the one in 8 opened up and cleared away. Gets the one in 7 opened up and cleared away to open back up the well. Nice burning from NGC. Is Tetris ready? Tetris for Robin up to 222. NGC still waiting for that long bar. And we'll get it, Tetris for NGC up to 206. Robin also getting a Tetris as well. And another one to go to 268. As both players at around the halfway mark on level 18 here. And a strong start again for both. NGC briefly take the lead there with that Tetris, but Robin going to take it right back, so It's a very close one again. Tetris for NGC to now make it as so there's only 1,000 points that are separating these two here. Tetris for Robin, Tetris for NGC. 344 NGC, 343 for Robin. There's been virtually nothing to separate these two so far in this match. It's gonna pretty much come down to who tops out first at this point. Because the gap in score between these two, I don't think it's deviated too far, especially in level 18 in Game 1 or Game 2 here. But NGC gonna get 2 Tetrises there to take a Tetris and a half lead. Tetris for Robin goes up to 419. Brings that score back close again. Both players have now passed 100 lines, so in not too long we'll be getting level 19 transitions again. Both are on for some pretty good scores indeed when they get there. 505 NGC, 494 for Robin here. Less than half a Tetris separating these two. Another Tetris for NGC. And it'll be Robin who transitions to level 19 first. She will have 545 going into level 19. Clean board. And NGC with a 600k transition. Just about got it. 600,080 to be exact. We'll have to do a little bit of burning to get the well back open. But we'll still hold that about Tetris lead there. 608, Robin 582, both players now on level 20. Tetris for Robin, now just 200 points separating these two. But NGC going to take the lead back to a Tetris there with the Tetris. Both players stacking very efficiently here. Both players Tetris ready, waiting for the long bar. And Robin could use the long bar, gets the long bar over for the Tetris. And another Tetris there for Robin, will take the lead. But NGC takes it right back, 670 to 668, just 2,000 points separating these two, but Robin having to do some digging here. You know, NGC getting a Tetris takes the lead back, 699, level 22 for both players here. And Robin with a clean board again, but now having to put more pressure on that right side there again. But NGC in trouble here. Double long bar dependency and will top out at 700. Unfortunate situation. Robin in a chase down. Target score will be 701. Level 24, so plenty of time to do it. Robin can just line out from here. But how she tries to get this is up to her. And yeah, it's just gonna line this out, play safe. In an effort to take this game to 701 needed. 700, one more line clear, and there it is. Robin will take game number 2 on level 25. GG's. And NGC must really not be liking the SPS at the moment. Is 2-0 down. Said in chat earlier, I won't go on a rant, but SPS is less fair than not, which is an opinion. It is definitely an opinion. You can agree or disagree, but Yeah, it seems like it's, so far going... Robin's saying, I got bailed. Always with an excuse as to why a win isn't deserved. Even though she played excellently. Both players did. GG's. Mickey Mouse. Imagine it ends up that Robin wins, potentially. Like the entire tournament, it's like Mickey Mouse win. All the wins were Mickey Mouse. Nice, Boxy. Both players ready for game at 3. Can Robin take this to match point, or will NGC begin the long trail to fight back? We shall see in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. As a reminder, it is best of 6, which means it'll be first to 4 for a win. But however, it is 6 matches, so there is a chance that this match could end in a tie. If the score ends up being 3-3. Hello, Chen. Both players with a strong start early on, double 69s. Hey now, Tetris for Robin goes to 92, and so will NGC. Both players were actually tied there for a brief amount of time on 92-720. Robin taking a few burns to get the well opened and the board clean. Gets it open and gets a Tetris there. Just realized by the time of day and the accent, it's Adam Irish. Well, I mean... It's also the fact that it says in the title, hosted by Adam... Did I save it? Yeah, it says there, hosted by Adam Irish. Who else would it be? You're on mobile, fair enough. NGC 234, Robin 214, so about a Tetris lead here for NGC. Who's hoping to take this game 3 to prevent Robin from taking this to match point already. Of course, feel free to stick around. After this match, we have another match. It'll be NGC going up against poopyoldhag, who qualified through the playoffs. Tetris for Robin, and Tetris for NGC. When does Adam Irish play? Right now. I'm actually leading by 500,000 points. You just can't see me on the screen because like I'm too famous to be on the screen. I'm above all Tetris players. I don't even need to be streamed. Stop the cap. No cap. No cap at all. Why would there be a cap? Unless you're talking about the 39 cap. I don't even need that. I can play to level 5 million with that. Easy. Simul Tetris for both players. Robin now has the lead 386, NGC 367. I'm capped at 700k. Actually, I'm not, because my PB is 700.8k. So I'm not capped at 700k. If I was, then my PB would be 700,000 exactly, but it's... What's my fucking PB? I don't even know. It's 700 and something. 700,826. Actually is lower? No, it's not. 700,826. Because it's not recorded. Oh, we have the non-recording police. Wee woo, wee woo. You didn't record your game. You cheating scumbag. How dare you not record every piece of game you ever do? Ah. Well, sorry that I forgot to record because I didn't anticipate that I'd get PBs. Both players now approaching level 19 transitions and some great scores from both. 509 for NGC, 507 for Robin. Both players with some opportunities for a few more Tetrises as well, so we could see this go very, very high indeed. Tetris 4 NGC. Takes 3 burns to open back up the well of the Tetris there. It won't be quite 600Ks again, but it will be some very, very good scores from both players here going into level 19. You can send you a tutorial on how to record. You press the record button. I just decide not to record sometimes because I don't think I'm gonna have any interesting games, or I plan on only playing for 20 minutes. I don't need a tutorial on how to record a video. Thanks. Well, players now on level 19. Oh no, Robin in a bit of trouble here. He needs to get some burns. Takes a single there, but needs something on the left side, but it's not going to happen. Robin tops out at 597. NGC is in a chase down. Target score is 598, but NGC's board isn't looking the best either. But should be able to get this burned down. But it needs pieces to work. A square would be perfect. Takes a T. That works for a single. Gets a double there. 598 needed. NGC is very close here. Just needs a few more burns. 597. Just needs one more burn. And gets it just in time. Could not be any closer. 598 for NGC. And that will be just enough to take game 3. Boxy 1, Adam 0. Then watch the zombie games. Like, I think I streamed, like... I think it's like Boxy 1, Adam 5 million by how Boxy plays zombies. Having to fucking save his ass the whole time. No wonder I left him behind that one time. No wonder. Would have been 1 point lead. That's why you always push down, folks. Both players ready for game 4 here. Will NGC get us equalized? Will Robin take it to match point? We shall see in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We are underway for game number 4 here of a potential 6. Our lead so far with Robin 119, NGC 100,000. NGC doing a little bit of burning here to open the well back up. Does get it open, but not a great looking board here. Very jagged and a little bit lopsided to the right-hand side. Needs to try to get that left up. Nicely timed long bar there to help to reduce the roughness of the board. Both players now Tetris ready. And Tetris for Robin there. Now has about a 3 Tetris lead here. Maybe even, yeah, about a 3, 4, almost 4 Tetris lead. 214 for Robin, 137 for NGC. Tetris for NGC to go to 159, but also Robin, 237. NGC with a very tricky setup here. Has a Vit setup, but now has to close it off. Gets a nice T-spin there as well. Some nice adjustments. That gets the... Oh, unfortunately gets a Tugi spin. But now set up for a dirty Tetris in column 8. Might actually work out. Takes the burns instead. Triple to open back up the well. I guess this thing, nothing good can come from Tugi spins. That's just how it has to be. Tetris for NGC, 246. Robin at 337. Still holding a commanding lead here of over 90,000 points. Another Tetris for Robin. And NGC plucking away at the irregularness of the board. Dirty Tetris setup on row 3. Both players inching closer to level 19 transitions once again. Now Robin holding a 130,000 point lead, 546 to NGC on 414. NGC in trouble here. This close to transition is not going to be nice. Needs to get some burns done quickly. We'll have just enough in the tank to maybe get this done before transition. And we'll do so, 444, but Robin 603. NGC gets the long bar over for a Tetris. That might be game-saving there for NGC Man. Robin's still holding a 130,000 point lead. Clean board. She's Just gonna take a couple burns here. And Tetris ready. There's the long bar. Tetris for Robin. And up to 642, level 21. Level 22 now for both players. And NGC with a clean board here. Tetris ready. There's the long bar. Tetris for NGC. Now on 555. Robin 709. Level 23. Both players scoring Tetris after Tetris here. But Robin keeping that aggression up. Not slowing down. Wants to keep this lead as high as she can. NGC not giving up, continuing to fight here. Getting the well back open. Robin now with a column 3 set up. Is Tetris ready? Gets the long bar. Tetris for Robin. Well transfers back over to column 10. And his Tetris set up there now, and that's the Tetris for Robin. 8-12, now almost 160,000 point lead over NGC. He's going to need to put everything into trying to chase down this lead. Robin is doing a little bit of burning, so this could be the opportunity NGC needs to gain some ground here. Robin gets everything set back up. Tetris ready. 8:23 for Robin, 7:15 NGC. But Robin in a bit of trouble here. Needs a long bar. Gets the long bar over for a Tetris. Board isn't looking the best. Tetris for NGC, 7:55. This is not over yet. Robin's working through it, looking to get this done as quickly as possible. But NGC has now cut the lead down to about almost 70,000 points here. Tetris for NGC, 8:24. Robin gets the board set back up nicely. Lead's been cut down a little bit, but Robin is still holding the lead. 9:36. NGC 960. Level 28 here now. It's gonna come down to the wire here. Robin takes a triple. 9:45. Both players about to transition here. Has Robin done enough? And now it's kill screen. 9:33. NGC still holding out here, but can't get anything over. And tops out 9:35. Robin held on. 9:83. Couldn't quite see a double max out there. We almost did. Robin will take game 4 to go to match points. Hello, Cobra. You will scream from the hilltops that SPS sucks every game I play this season. What, like this? SPS sucks! I fucking hate SPS! Ah! God damn it! Yes, like that. Alright, cool. Both players ready for game 5 here. Can Robin finish this off, or will NGC try to take this to game 6 for the opportunity to force a tie? A tie is what NGC can hope for here. But Robin wants to get all 3 points. What will happen? We shall see in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Tris, etc., etc., etc. Score update early on, 121 for both players. NGC with a slight lead by 380 points. Both have clean boards at the moment. Tetris for NGC. Robin forced to take a couple of burns here. She gets the well back open. NGC with a bit of a tricky board here. Gets a couple nice burns here. Gets the well back open. Gets rid of the hole on row 5. Tetris ready. There's the long bar. Tetris for NGC. Very nearly a perfect clear as well. Tetris for Robin. And Tetris for NGC, both players now on line 50 of level 18, approaching the halfway mark. Probably should have done that at the beginning of the stream. Don't care. 338 for NGC, 316 for Robin. Robin's board getting a little bit high here. Gets the long bar in time. Tetris for Robin. Only one Tetris separating these two at the moment. NGC holding the lead. And it's just been consistently clean stacking from both of these players. Any issues in the board have been resolved very quickly from both players. So honestly, there's not too much to report so far, but I'm sure that will change as soon as both of these players get to transition here. Once again, a win for Robin, which means she will take the set and all 3 points. A win for NGC means we'll see a Game 6, where if NGC can win the next 2 games in a row, it'll be a tie, and both players will share 1 point each on the board. This is NGC's first game. Or NGC's second game, sorry. This is Robin's first. So NGC will be hoping to stay undefeated here, while Robin's hoping to start her campaign off with a win. And it'll be Robin who transitions to level 19 first, 581, 598 for NGC. Both these players just keep on getting great transition scores, but that's what you expect from 2 Pool 1 competitors. Tetris for Robin. And Tetris for NGC there. Level 20 now. NGC still holding about a Tetris and a half lead here. Now about 2 Tetrises in the lead. NGC 705, Robin 622. And Tetris again for Robin. Almost a perfect clear there for Robin. Just two little Tetraminos in the way of that. NGC doing a little bit of cleanup here. Looking to get the well transferred back over to the right side. Looking for a Z, gets a T, which works. NGC 722, Robin 708. Robin with the opportunity to take the lead, but the Tetris does get the Tetris. Now leads on 737. NGC is still trying to set up for a Tetris. We'll have to settle for a triple. NGC now Tetris ready. But it has to cover the well there just a little bit before the long bar arrived. Well's back open. NGC Tetris ready, looking to take back this lead. But where is the long bar? Long bar's not coming. Needs to get it. Gets the long bar over. Tetris for NGC. Takes lead back 774. And board not in the best shape, but Robin's isn't exactly doing too hot either. But gets it back down, so Robin is in a good position again. Is now behind by about 15,000. 781 NGC, 765 for Robin. Robin needs the long bar, gets the long bar over, gets a Tetris. 803, NGC 790. NGC taking back the lead. Level 26. It's going to be another one that goes down to the wire here. Both players with a clean board now. Long bar coming a little bit too late there for NGC, but gets the well back open quickly. And Tetris for Robin, 845. Level 27 now for both players. And it's still getting traded back and forth, this lead. Just 13,000 points separate them. Every Tetris for each player is going to trade this lead back. Robin's Tetris ready, looking to take a definitive real-time lead. But now NGC Tetris ready. Tetris for Robin. And Tetris for NGC, level 28. 960 will be Robin's score going into kill screen. And 962. NGC just needs one Tetris. And that is the Tetris. NGC gets 975. Both players get to kill screen, and it'll be NGC who takes Game 5, which means we will see a Game 6. It is the DAS Champions League Guinness game. Yes, it's here. Let's go. An incredible Game 6, or Game 5 there. Now we reach Game 6. Yeah, that whole sequence was insane. We were just waiting for that long bar, but it would just come either too late or too early. Because you had to burn, because it was the only option you had. Nothing like a good cold stout. Exactly. Nothing's better than some Guinness on a Saturday afternoon. Ban SPS? No. In fact, you'll get more SPS as both players now prepping and getting ready for Game 6. Will NGC force a draw, or will Robin take all 3 points? We shall see in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris! Box, you should probably update that, that thingy there. If this was a stage 0 matchup, it would be pretty interesting. I mean, it works, but it's like, it still says stage 0. This is stage 1. A start here for NGC. Does get the L piece in time, though. Tetris 4, Robin holds an early lead on 75,000 NGC 55. Tetris again for Robin. Gets the T-spin done. There you go. Congrats. Well done, Boxy. You did something. Woo! $190 for Robin, $150 for NGC. Can I get a balloon? Hang on. I saved an image of a balloon earlier, I think, the last time you asked that. Let me get it up on the screen. Oh, I deleted the balloon. Rip. No balloon for you, unfortunately. Unless someone else. Helium if possible. NGC 297, Robin 297 as well. Robin with a slight lead by less than 300 points here. Or more than, well, less than 400, I mean. Big difference. Nice tuck there for Robin. Some nice moves to keep that well open. And there's the long bar. Tetris 4, Robin, both players now over halfway to 19 transitions again. Or 40 now for Robin and NGC 442. It's pretty much another one that is virtually neck and neck here. Both these players have had almost nothing to separate them throughout the entirety of this set. I mean, it made sense this went to a Game 6. It makes perfect sense as to why. Both players with a pretty rough board here, but a nice tuck and a burn and tuck there for Robin to get it into better shape. 521. Both players will transition with a 521 score into level 19 here. So if that's how close level 18 was, I'm looking forward to seeing how level 19 is going to be. And Robin's already on to level 20 here. There is a line deficit of 9 to take into consideration here. Which means that probably in real time, NGC has the lead. And NGC will take the real-time lead there for a moment, but Robin takes it back, 578. Robin gonna have to do some cleanup here. Well, NGC has a clean board. NGC is looking to try to come back from 3-1 down to tie this setup 3-3 and take a precious point. It might be early days in terms of the league phase, but every point counts by the end of it, by the end of your 8 matches. NGC 668, Robin 629. Both players now on level 23. NGC, Tetris ready here. So is Robin, and Tetris for Robin 662. Tetris for NGC 736. So NGC still holding about a almost 3 Tetris lead here. Probably about 2.5. Oh no, but Robin hangs a Z, hangs an S and another S, and that's gonna be it. Robin tops out at 672, and NGC on 774 comes from 3-1 down to snatch a point, and this will end in a draw. NGC Man 3, Robin 3. NGC gonna mull this out. Is chasing that max out here. Both players came very close to a max out multiple times. $987, just one more needed. Looking to maybe end it with the center well. There it is, it's open. Oh, we're coming a little bit too late there. And oh, you gotta be kidding me! Come on! We got so close to a max out. That's just what it has to be. But NGC fighting from 3-1 down to tie it up 3-3. I'm gonna go ahead and get this game reported. Hang on one sec. Yeah, GG's, and I'll show the leaderboard there in a sec. In the meantime, we're going to go to a quick ad break, and then we will be back with Poopy versus NGC. Yeah, it's required. Yeah, we'll be back shortly with NGC Man versus Poopy Old Hag. Stay tuned. back once again for the league phase of the DAS Champions League. And our next match is going to be, it's going to be a kind of a polar opposite one. We had seed 1, we had pool 1 versus pool 1 last time. Now we have pool 1 versus pool 4. NGC Man will now be going up against poopyoldhag, who came in through the playoffs. It's going to be an interesting one indeed. That's how the table currently looks. NGC has played, that needs to be refreshed. NGC Man is currently, at the moment, top of the league on 4 points, having played 2-1-1 and drew 1 just now against Robin. Meanwhile, poopyoldhag, this will be her first game of the... whatchamacallit? I lost the words. First game of the season in the league phase. Of course, did play in the playoffs, managing to defeat Hideri in the playoffs to advance to the DAS Champions League proper. Quick reminder of the rules: it is a best of 6. Winner will get 3 points. A draw, in the case of a 3-3 draw, which we just saw against Robin, will be a single point, and a loss is 0 points for whoever loses. Level 18 starts only. SPS is required, much to the dismay of NGC. Hand cam is required. Hertz counter and input display is also required. And of course, the spirit of DAS is always gonna be mandatory. Anyway, speaking of that, this is the seed. It is A6, DE, 8A. And in terms of DAS Elo, this is one hell of a mismatch. You have NGC, who on DAS Elo is ranked as the 3rd highest, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, the highest out of anyone who's in the event, 1838, against Poopy, who is 57th on 1596. So this would be one hell of a DAS Elo upset if poopyoldhag was manages to get this. We shall see. Best of luck to both players for game number 1, and we're gonna get this underway. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris! What's my DAS Elo? 975. Incredible. I've only ever won once in a DAS versus DAS battle. Oh, looks like Poopy's, gonna be going with a slideshow thing. Oh, no, we're good now. We're okay. Oh, Sharky. Oh, I didn't even know Sharky joined this. Like, I didn't know that. I only just figured that out now. I forgot Sharky signed up for this. Get your info straight. No, I'm gonna be wrong the whole time just to spite you. I'm gonna just spread misinformation. You will find me? You wouldn't dare. You can't find me. In fact, I'm gonna find you. It's not even my org, but you've been fined. You've been fined by the Adam Irish experience. 5 million. Subject immediately. Currently 40 lines in, and it's Poopy actually who has the lead on 171, but NGC will take the lead back, 178. Yeah, thanks, Boxy. NGC is actually the second highest person who's competing, I believe. Unless that's wrong as well. No, because I don't think Tugi is, Tugi's here. Tugi's too famous. Tugi thinks he's too good for DAS Champions League. Adam Irish Experience is DCL. And no, you don't know the lore then. Any stream I'm on is the Adam Irish Experience. Any stream that I'm doing. You're the one who fucking highlighted that you scheduled this as Adam Irish Experience. So what are you talking about, Boxy? You can't advertise an Adam Irish Experience and then say it's not the Adam Irish Experience. That's misleading. You're gonna get sued for that. Poopy, Tetris ready. I think this is a slideshow presentation. Let me refresh. Let me see if that fixes it. Adam Irish Experience is a subsidiary. I never agreed to sell the Adam Irish Experience to you. I didn't agree on that. It's not a subsidiary. DCL Experience is a subsidiary of the Adam Irish Experience, in fact. I would agree to say. $316 for NGC, $387 for Poopy. NGC gonna do a little bit of burning here. And so far, Poopy has shown to be coming out the gates very strong here, despite being the clear underdog in this match. Meanwhile, NGC going with some left well setups here. NGC very comfortable with this left well setup here, but both players now approaching level 19 transitions. Poopy still leading on 466. NGC 424. Now NGC transitions over to a column 4 well here. Is ready for the Tetris. And NGC will transition to level 19 on 434. It'll be 538 for Poopy here. Poopy's board isn't looking the best here, but is low enough on the board to be able to manage it. That's just for NGC, who's looking to try to take this lead back. Level 22 now for both players, and both have a clean board at the moment. Poopy's still holding on to that lead, 599, NGC 564. So about a just over Tetris lead here. NGC gets a Tetris. So now we're just within 2,000 points of each other. Tetris for Poopy, 629. Now both players on level 25. Poopy with a lead on 732, NGC 702. Both players accelerating towards kill screens here in just a few levels here. NGC is still trying to look to take that lead, but Poopy's still holding on here by about a Tetris or so. Tetris for NGC 746. Poopy with a bit of an messy board here, but with a J piece should be able to get it back open. Gets the J piece, but well is still covered, and Poopy's in a bit of trouble here. Needs to get something to that left side. NGC's board not looking the best either, but gets a Tetris to take the lead. 784. Poopy 765 has lost the lead here. Is still fighting to get that well back open. NGC's well is closed as well. Poopy gets the well back open while waiting for a long bar. There it is. Tetris for Poopy. 818 on kill screen. NGC is still fighting here, but can't get it done. And that is going to be a top out at 793. And poopyoldhag takes game 1. And that is a great start for the underdog coming into this. But there's still plenty of games to go, so we shall see what ends up happening. SPS RNG sucks. I don't know if I mentioned that. I don't think you mentioned it enough. I think you need to mention it again. I think you might need to mention it again. For the folks in the back who didn't quite hear it. SPS RNG sucks. Yeah, Boxy didn't quite remember what you said, NGC. I think you might need to jog his memory there. You might need to... Anyway, both players are ready for game 2. So, let's get this underway. Will Poopy extend the lead out, or will NGC equalize? In 3, 2, 1, Tetris! Yeah, maybe. I don't know, Boxy. I don't know. Yeah, good start out of the gate for Pool 4, poopyoldhag. Taking a game against NGC Man, the second highest ranked player in this tournament. But it's a long set here, 6 matches max to be played, so we shall see if Poopy can keep this momentum up, or will NGC claw back. 188 for Poopy, 145 for NGC after about 40 lines or so. Both players stacking very cleanly here. Ooh, but a bit of a misdrop there of that L piece there for Poopy. Not too high to where it's going to be a massive problem, but will mean that a bit of cleanup will be needed. But it has got a cushion of a 2.5 Tetris lead here, 322, NGC 274. And a very nice solve there for Poopy to get the well back open, and does get a Tetris at the end of it to maintain that lead here. Poopy showing she's no pushover here. Despite coming up against one of the favorites for this entire event. Ooh, but a misdrop there of that square piece for Poopy. Tried to get it into column 2-3. Didn't quite do so, but still had a clean bottom of the board to get a Tetris there. And another nice solve looks like is about to happen here. We'll need a J piece to finish it now, a long bar dependency, and he was close to getting that open before, but we'll have to do a little bit more work. There it is, and there's the long bar. Tetris 4, Poopy 449, NGC 406. Both players now about to transition to level 19 here. Did I check the seeds? Look the same to me. I mean, you can look at the start of the game if you want, but from what I can see on the looking at both sequences and then seeing that, they look the same. $600,000 for Poopy, 561 for NGC. Oh, what? For some reason the, I can't check the VOD on my end, but I'm assuming you can. Ooh, PTSD from that Eliwa set? I mean, on my end, I can't view VODs until they get uploaded, which is why I have to, like, when I post the VOD link, it has to be from the schedule link. But I'll change it after it gets uploaded, I guess. 673 for Poopy, 656 for NGC. Oh, Poopy's in a bit of trouble here. Needs a long bar. It's not gonna come, and Poopy tops out at 674. NGC in a chase down. Target score 675. Is Tetris ready? Tetris will do it. Takes a triple and a single, and that will be enough. NGC will take game 2. Should be able to check it. It's published. I don't believe I can. Nope. It's not here. Oh, now it is. It just showed up right there. That's weird. Yeah, SPS is the same. It's the same. Okay, cool. So NGC is equalized here, so we shall see who takes the advantage here in game number 3 for this upcoming game. Yeah, it's C8. C8, DE8A. Both players are ready, so let's get game number 3 underway in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Also, don't forget we have a matcherino, so if you guys want to contribute to the prize pool, the top 3 in the league phase will get a chunk of the prize pool, as well as the top 8 overall in the entire tournament. We're currently at $200.89. Let's see if we can get that boosted up a little bit. Command exclamation mark matcherino. And 2 Tetrises from each player to start things off, along with a burn or 2. Poopy 140, NGC 121, both players with clean stacks at the moment. Tetris for NGC, who will take the lead back there. Poopyoldhag, Tetris ready, and we'll get a Tetris there with that long bar. So will NGC. So far, another close one here. Tetris for Poopy here. Now ahead by almost 2 Tetrises. Nice skim there for NGC. Gets the long bar right after for a Tetris. But so far, yep, very clean play from both players here. Really, when both players are playing as well as they are, there really isn't that much that you can really say. They're kind of doing the work for you by just playing very well here. Tetris for NGC, Tetris for Poopy. Hello, error. Or Hemlo error. Simul Tetris for both players. 394 Poopy, 355 for NGC. 378 now, almost gets a perfect clear there. Boxy. Quick question. In the games that you restreamed, did you manage to get a max on any of them, or are we still waiting for our first max out of the tournament? Not to put pressure on these players, of course. I'm just asking generally. Oh no, Poopy's in trouble here. 2 1.1s. Okay, cool. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I don't know who AV Geek is. I know AV Gath, but I don't know AV Geek. Thanks for clarifying. I didn't know she went under different names than AV Geek. 478 for NGC, 460 for Poopy. Poopy is playing with fire here. He needs to get a burn, but not going to be able to. And that's going to be it. poopyoldhag topside at 464, and NGC will take game number 3 there on 487. GG's. Board was dicey for both players, but NGC was able to handle it better there. Yeah, a lot of S pieces that sequence. SPS RNG sucks, evident. I mean, it worked in your favor. You got the game. No, it didn't. I was dead too, just not yet. I mean, your opponent died before you. Therefore, it is in your favor. And also, I think you would have got out of that. Safe to say, NGC. I think you would have got out of that. Technicalities, but hey, this is a game and a scene of technicalities, okay? Gotta take what you get in front of you. You're winning 2-1. Be happy. Both players ready for game 4. Let's get this underway in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Tetris 4, Poopy. RNG when you aren't Tetris ready. I'm gonna shove long bars. Yeah, that's for real, Cobra. When you don't need long bars, you get so many long bars. When you need long bars, you'll get 5 million long bars. Or when you don't need long bars, you get no long bars. When you need... Oh, I can't speak. When you don't need long bars, you get 5 million long bars. When you need long bars, you don't get them. Long bar machine broken. I'm very sorry, but our long bar machine is broken. But you're a Tetris company. I think that was a joke, Boxy. Tetris 4 NGC. Poopy leading on 217. NGC 195. Couple nice skims there for NGC, keeping that well open. Tetris ready, Tetris for NGC. Poopy still leading at 310, NGC 243. Also, Boxy, another quick Q&A session with you here. There is an ungodly amount of matches that I think are left unclaimed for Sunday. So if you're down, you want me and you to take all 5 of those. It's just like a marathon game. Like that plan we had for like it could be like a test run of that plan we had for like the marathon of games. Yeah, so you need to let Elias, AV, Gravy, Pixelandy, Maestro, El Peltum, Eliwa, and yeah, all of them know that we'll both take the games. Yeah, but just let them know they got a restreamer if they need it. Or maybe you could, even better, if you could let, like, the players know that we're planning, because we could do some 4-player, oh no! Poopy with a misdrop of that long bar! These are trying to burn! Gets a triple! And the long bar over to save the board! Tetris for Poopy! That could have got very dangerous there. Just about holds on for dear life. Still not out of the woods yet. Needs to get this burnt back down. And I don't think Poopy's going to be Tetris ready for a while here. So NGC has an opportunity to take the lead here. 464 Poopy. 413 for NGC. Poopy actually is nearly done with this dig here, though. Is shown to be quite the efficient solver. We can do 4-player scene. It's easy to manage with 2 commentators. Yeah, what you could do is you could post in the either in announcements or in like the player chat that we're doing like a show from like a time to another given time, and if players want to schedule matches for then to be in the main event, then to let us know. And the times that you have scheduled for those matches on Sunday could be the time for like the slots. Well, I mean, it's meant to supposedly, the first game of, Pixelandi Maestro starts at 6:30 UTC, so it could start from 6:30. Until what time? Well, it's scheduled until 22 UTC for Pixelandi versus Gravy, so therefore 22 UTC. So that means the slots are, yeah, those. I mean, I don't think there is extra matches in between. The matches that are scheduled so far is Pixelandi Maestro, El Peltum Eliwa, Elias Gravy, AV Geek Gravy, and Pixelandi Gravy. So we won't need matches in between. The matches that'll be on in between would be on the 4-player scene. El Peltum Eliwa can't happen at the time. Well, we'll find something else then. 605 for Poopy, 565 for NGC. Poopy managed to get that resolved very quickly. Oh yeah, my bad. AV Gyat. My bad. Tetris for Poopy. Both players, but clean stacks right here. Couldn't be any closer as well. Just 4,000 points separating these two. Poopy with a bit of a messy board here. Meanwhile, NGC Man with a clean board will take the lead, 720. Tetris for Poopy. Poopy fighting back with a clean board now. Oh no, Poopy's in trouble here and can't do any other burning on the top out at 772. Unfortunate there. That means NGC will take game 4. Now is at match points. RNG was trash. But it was the thing about SPS though, NGC, it's trash for both players. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll go ahead. Alright, I'll go into Richard mode. I'm gonna go into Richard Wolf mode. Score updates, every line. Every line clear. We're going... I'm joking. Not quite Richard Wolf levels of score updates, but we'll go more frequent. We'll go more frequent. Every frame score update. Alright. No worries. Okay, guys, we're ready for Game 5 here. Will Poopy try to force a tie-breaking match, a Game 6, or will NGC finish this off and win the 3 points? We shall see in 3, 2, 1. Tetris! And we are underway. For Game 5 here. NGC's looking to take this home and take the 3 points now, but Poopy has an opportunity to claw back, just like how NGC did against Robin, to try to force a draw. We shall see. This Game 5 will be important here. NGC having to do a few burns to open back up the well. Tetris 4 Poopy has the early lead on 73,000. NGC 38. And Tetris 4 NGC here. Both players clean boards, and both are Tetris ready. And we'll get a Tetris slam down there. Poopy 164, NGC 107. So Poopy holding about a 2.5 Tetris lead here. NGC Tetris ready in the center. It's a dirty center well Tetris open here. Getting the well back open, having to close it again. Gets the J piece over to the left-hand side. Takes some skims. Now opens back up that center well. Tetris for Poopy, still holding the lead here now by 80,000 points. 220, NGC 142. Tetris for NGC. And Tetris for Poopy. Poopy has held the lead for a lot of the level 18 play here, but I think the main separator between these two is the efficiency of 19 play. Although Poopy does manage to hold on to the lead a lot. I think that extra 300 elo gap or so between both these players is made up from NGC's 19 play, so I think Poopy's goal here is to just get as many points as she can in those 18 to build up enough of a gap to where NGC is going to have to work. And NGC has had to work for a lot of these game wins here. Poopy has played very well. L spin there for Poopy. Needs a long bar, though. Poopy's in trouble here. Needs something on the right-hand side to get a burn. Does get a burn. Nice tuck with the J-piece. Gets a J-piece over to the left, but needs something on that left side. Gets the long bar over. 322 for Poopy, 271 for NGC. And Poopy with, again, some great survival here. Getting this dug back down. Perfectly timed long bar and T-piece. She's getting all the right pieces for this dig. And the board is now clean. Very good stuff there from poopyoldhag to stay alive. NGC takes the lead back now, 341. Poopy 334. As both players now reach 100 lines, level 19 transitions will be coming up in not too long. But now Poopy again in trouble, needs a long bar now. Will take a J, has to block it, but hangs the square piece and tops out at 339. NGC 365 will take game number 5, and with that, It will be NGC who takes 3 points there and 4 points overall in these two matches. A solid afternoon, evening, night, morning, whatever time it is, in whatever corners of the world. I mean, to be fair, it's New Zealand and America, so it is, I think, probably night for Poopy and morning for NGC. So a good morning and night to both of you, but it will be NGC who takes the 3 points here. GG's. But a respectable showing from poopyoldhag. Fought well. Fought like hell. Okay, game has been reported, so now we can go ahead and take a look at the leaderboard here. It looks like NGC is mullining this out. While he does, we'll just take a quick look at how the standings fare now. And after 3 games, NGC has 7 points on the board, 4 points clear of second place Bendy, but more importantly... Actually, let me do something here. I'm gonna make this a bit easier to read for y'all. There we go. But yeah, NGC Man is currently at the top of the table on 7 points, but Bendy